Long ago, near the Jordan River, there were two magnificent cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. From the outside, they looked prosperous grand houses, wealthy citizens, and a bustling life. But inside, something terrible was happening. The cities were rotting from within. Sin had taken a deep root. Cruelty, deception, and violence were part of everyday life. The people had no shame, and the cries of the oppressed reached the heavens. The Lord looked down and could no longer remain silent. He said, "The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great and their sin so grievous that I will go down and see." 2 angels were sent towards Sodom not just to confirm the destruction, but to see if even a spark of repentance remained. Abraham heard this news and was deeply troubled. Why? Because his beloved nephew Lot lived there. Abraham pleaded with God, "Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 righteous people in the city? Or 40, or even 10? And the Lord answered, "For the sake of 10, I will not destroy it." The 2 angels arrived at the gates of Sodom late at night. Lot, sitting there, saw them and immediately felt they were special. "My lords," he said, bowing down, "please turn aside to your servant's house. You can wash your feet and spend the night." Lot was determined to protect them, knowing how dangerous the streets of Sodom were. But that night, a nightmare began. The men of the city, young and old alike, surrounded Lot's house. They shouted, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us, so that we can have sex with them." They sought to abuse and humiliate the guests. Having lost all sense of morality and conscience, Lot stepped outside and begged, "No, my friends. Don't do this wicked thing. These men are under the protection of my roof." But the mob pushed forward, threatening to break down the door. At that moment, the angels reached out, pulled Lot back inside, and struck the men at the door with blindness. The wicked were left groping in the dark, unable to find the entrance. The angels turned to Lot with urgency. "The Lord is about to destroy this place. Get your family out of here. Flee for your lives. And whatever you do, do not look back. Do not stop anywhere in the plain. Run to the mountains, or you will be swept away." As the sun rose, the angels grasped the hands of Lot, his wife, and his 2 daughters, and led them safely out of the city. "Hurry, run!" Behind them, the sky turned black. The Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah. The ground shook, and the cities were swallowed in fire. But then, tragedy struck within the family. Lot's wife hesitated. Perhaps she thought of her beautiful home, her possessions, or the life she was leaving behind. Despite the warning, she stopped and looked back. In that instant, she was turned into a pillar of salt. She was physically escaping, but her heart was still tied to the fallen city. Lot and his daughters survived, finding refuge in the mountains. They lost everything, but they kept their lives. This story is more than a tale of judgment. It asks us vital questions. Is the world we live in just? Do we ignore the suffering of others? And most importantly, when God calls us to a new path, can we move forward without clinging to the past? Like Lot's wife, looking back with longing at what we should leave behind can cost us everything. Every day, we stand at a crossroads. Will we stay in the crumbling city of our old ways, or will we run toward the new life God has prepared? The choice is yours.